Is the Fortnite Season 3 map really gonna be flooded? Well, apparently, according to a lot of YouTubers and a lot of leakers, the answer to that is yes. And the reason for that being that the current Fortnite map is literally cracking with water leaking through it as we speak. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. We've got a lot of news to talk about today regarding the whole flooding situation that we've got a lot of evidence, not only just the cracks on the current map to prove that the actual flood is going to be happening. Gonna state it all in this video. Gonna also talk about the Doomsday event, how that's actually progressing and becoming more active, and we've also got a bunch of other Fortnite news. So if you do indeed go on to enjoy this video and you're excited to find out about if the Season 3 map is going to flood, smash a thumbs up button. Make sure you obviously subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news leaks and updates. And finally guys, make sure you are indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop. And if you do indeed want to help support me that one step further, is indeed code Bobblez. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. Thank you all in advance. Much love. Let's get cracking into the video. This wouldn't feel right unless I did indeed state the obvious, and that is obviously about the item shop. Star Wars is back in the game, guys. That's why I'm repping the Star Wars top today. It's Star Wars Day. 4th of May, may the 4th be with you. Yep, I know, the cheesiest line in the world, but I love it and it's great. So there is indeed lightsabers back in the game, in case you didn't know, and all the Star Wars skins in the shop. That'll probably go for about a day or two now, so enjoy that while you can. Finally, as well as that, the green Powercord variant actually went in the shop last night, looking incredible, absolutely beautiful. Let's move on though, off of the item shop. Let's talk about the leaks, the news, all of the good juicy stuff. First of all, Mr. Pipe Man. He is indeed the little rock family of Chapter 2. Absolutely love this little Pipe Man story. He's been all around the map, and he is indeed chilling right now on the edge of the map, looking out in the sea. Fire Monkey actually tweeted out saying how he's looking at this beautiful view, this, that, and the other. I personally think he's looking out waiting for the whole Kraken live event happening right now situation. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments below though. Which one is he doing? Let's move on though. Next topic, guys. A rap that was actually created and introduced in Season X, in the files of the game that is actually currently getting worked on again, and it's looking like it's going to be coming out very soon. Fire Monkey did indeed tweet this out, and he said a rap that has been in the works since Season X, codename AlienVine, interesting, had textures added in the version 12.50. Obviously it most likely won't actually match with the final version of the rap, but it still gives us a decent look on how it will look. And honestly, it looks pretty damn cool. It kind of looks like a puddle of water in a way, or like a snake skin in water. That's what I think. If it looks anything like that, I think it will look actually pretty damn decent. Let's move on to the next topic now. This is really cool. This gets me really damn hyped. And that is indeed Storm the Agency challenges. Now this was indeed found by two legends, one being Tori and the other one being Elite Snipers. Elite Snipers, really awesome guy. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description, so make sure to check him out. And basically, it is one of the challenges that we have to do in the future, that is, and we have to actually go into Midas's room, and there will be gold bars on the floor which you have to interact with, obviously, to collect them essentially. Now there's a few cool things with this. There's a little clip that I'll show you in a minute, so you can check that out. But firstly, obviously, more challenges, pretty cool. Those challenges are probably going to be the ones this week, in which where last week we actually got the domination location challenges, right? So I think the Storm the Agency ones will either be this week's version of those, or just some bonus challenges that we'll get. Nevertheless, they'll be pretty cool, and we'll find out what these rewards will be probably in this week's update in the next couple of days. If not, the latest would be next week. However, let me show you guys this actual video firstly. Really damn epic. That was the clip of actually what you have to do to interact with these golden bars basically, but the cool part of the video is that we actually get to see in the background the whole Doomsday device. The Doomsday device in the background is looking a lot more active in this, and it definitely shows that throughout the next week or two, things are going to be really starting to move on the ball with the whole Doomsday event, the whole Doomsday device. and looking forward definitely for the whole Doomsday event that's going to be taking place pretty damn soon in Fortnite. So I guess we got to wait and see a bit further on what the rewards will be, but it most likely will be XP, and I'm just excited for the whole waiting for the future of the Doomsday event, if I'm totally honest. Let's move on though, guys, to the next topic. This is indeed about the new spy game that we should be getting, and it's Operation Grotto. This sounds pretty cool. It's kind of like a capture the flag sort of objective. Now, the first thing to note is that the actual top entrance, which is normally open and you can glide through or fall through, is going to be completely shut off, which means it will be a kind of one-way entry into the grotto, which is pretty interesting. So here's what we got to do. One team infiltrates the other team's base, fighting to extract briefcases filled with top secret intel. That's what I mean by kind of capture the flag. The defender's job is to guard each case for the required time and eliminate any attacker who steals one before they get away. Each case that your team extracts successfully or defends will funnel intel to the allegiance of your choice, allowing you to unlock additional sky tech. Pretty dope, really cool. Definitely like this kind of capture the flag type game mode. Really liked the actual one that we got last week where you had to kind of follow the car along. Really like that, and this one sounds also pretty good. Let's move on to the really crazy stuff, in my opinion though. The whole Season 3 stuff, the current Fortnite stuff, all regarding though the Fortnite flood. First of all, let's talk about this no sweat insurance. It was actually tweeted by someone to Happy Power, and they basically was stating how they made this map about the amount of actual no sweat insurance posters were at each of the different POIs. So first of all, there's 10 at Pleasant Park and Frenzy Farm. There's 8 at Sweaty Sands, there's 9 at Holly Hedges, and there's 1 at Lazy Lake. So what does this mean? I didn't get it at first, and then it clicked because I'm an idiot. And basically it means that all of the other POIs are at risk of getting flooded because they have no insurance on them. No sweat, obviously sweat is a liquid, insurance, the flood, you know, it kind of goes together, right? So where they don't have the insurance, it means that that POI, those houses essentially are going to start to get damaged or kind of flooded a little bit, don't know how much, but definitely look forward to seeing how it's going to be affected. It also kind of scares me though, however, to see all of the other POIs, if they're all going to be flooded, how that's going to affect the map. Because if there's a lot of water on this map, it's going to really change the game, the gameplay, the competitive scene of Fortnite a lot. And I want to know how building's going to work and all that kind of stuff. But we don't have to worry about it until it happens, right? But one thing that did make me more nervous was indeed a post by Mo, and he actually had this map idea. This map I personally would hate. A lot of people disagree. Most people were saying good comments and how they would be excited for this. I wouldn't like this. I'm going to be honest. I just wouldn't. It's not saying what he's done isn't good. What he's done was very great. And that's basically an idea of where would be flooded, and it looks like this. So, yeah, it's cool. It would be nice to have a big change like that. But it scares me to see how the game would play with all of that water on it. Because I don't personally like being in water. I feel vulnerable when I'm in water in the game. So, yeah, interesting to say the least. There's also another video. This one was made by Silence SFM on Reddit, and he basically gave his idea of what the map would be like in water and through like this little building sort of thing, how it would function in that, and it looks pretty cool. Honestly, this looks really damn cool. But again, are your bullets going to fire differently? Are you going to be able to properly swim under the water? What happens if you get stuck and you can't build and that kind of thing? I don't know about this water theme, man. It's scaring me, but nevertheless, this is really cool and definitely very creative what he's made. So take a watch of this, guys. So yeah, like I said, really cool, really dope, really scary at the same time. So we'll move on, guys, to the current Fortnite map, that is. And that is in a sense that puddles are actually spawning around the map and cracks that weren't there before. Now, if you don't see this, that's perfectly fine. It's only happening for certain people, which is the weird thing. You have to have certain render settings and that kind of thing, and I'm pretty sure this probably won't, I could be completely wrong with this, happen for console players. I'm pretty sure this is most likely just going to be for PC players because their render settings are a little bit higher and that kind of thing. I mean that with all due respect. I'm just stating what I personally think. But nevertheless, very damn dope. Very cool. Cracks have been on the Fortnite map before on a much larger scale, but these cracks, I like how they're a bit more discreet, kind of hiding in the whole fact that, is the map really gonna be flooding? And I like that a lot. Definitely excited though. What do you guys think of these cracks? Do you think the Fortnite map is gonna crack up? And it's gonna flood? Do you think we're gonna have some sort of tsunami? Do we think the Doomsday device, the Doomsday event, is going to have anything to do with this flood, or do you think it'll be something completely different? I've seen a lot of people stating that the whole Doomsday device is going to explode, causing there to be like some form of tsunami or something. Pretty cool little idea. Definitely want to know your theories down in the comments below though, guys. Nevertheless though, if you have indeed enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you do indeed subscribe to me here on the channel to never miss out on anything Fortnite news, leaks and update related. And finally guys, if you do indeed want to help support me that one step further, make sure you do indeed use creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop. #ad. Thank you all, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe. See ya.